when the mother clinked her glass to announce in the joyous moment of her own daughter's birthday cake cutting that she would be paying off my older sister's shopping debts with my daughter's future savings, the ground did not slip away from beneath my feet. Rather, it felt like the earthen dam I had built many years ago was now ready to hold back a tidal wave of saline water. In a calm voice, I simply said, "Mother, are you talking about that account I closed last month?" Kia is 7 today. She is wearing a pink frock with a little bit of white frosting smudged on her cheek. The backyard is crowded with 20 children and their guardians. The air is sweet with the smell of balloons and cake. My husband Aryan had just started cutting the cake with a large knife. Right then, my mother, Mrs. Rehana Sultana, tapped her wine glass with a spoon to draw everyone's attention. The entire venue fell silent in an instant. Mother smiled that strange smile, one I have recognized since childhood. This is exactly how she smiles when she is about to commit some grave injustice and expects everyone to applaud her for it. "I have a special announcement," Mother began. "Everyone knows my eldest daughter, Jolynn, has been going through a difficult financial time for the past few months. Family is about standing by one another, after all, so I have decided that I will repay all of Jolynn's debts using the money saved for Kia's college fund. From now on, Jolynn can start her life anew." She spoke as if she were making a charitable donation. Standing beside the gift table, Jolynn kept her gaze downward. She did not look surprised at all. Rather, it seemed she had rehearsed this. The cake knife slipped from Aryan's hand and clattered onto the plate. The parents present began exchanging glances. Kia's best friend's mother literally stood there with her hand over her mouth in astonishment. I gripped my juice box tightly. For a moment, I felt hot vapor escaping my ears, but I did not scream. I merely tilted my head slightly and said, "Mother, are you talking about that account I permanently closed last month?" Mother's face froze like stone in an instant. Her smile did not exactly vanish. It was as if someone had pressed pause on her expression. "What do you mean? The account I opened when Kia was born? The one I deposited money into every month?" Mother began to stammer. I took a sip from my juice box and said nonchalantly, "Yes, Mother. Exactly 4 weeks ago, I closed that account and transferred all the money into a new one. And only Aryan and I have access to that new account." With trembling hands, Mother pulled out her phone from her bag. Her fingers were shaking violently. I watched her expression change with calm eyes. Within just 15 seconds, her confidence transformed into confusion, and confusion into fear. Her face turned pale. "It's empty," Mother whispered. "Where did the money go?" "Somewhere, Mother, where you and your beloved eldest daughter cannot reach," I said, enunciating every word. "You have no right to do this. I was the one who started contributing to that fund," Mother shouted. "Right?" I allowed myself a small smile. "Mother, you made yourself a joint holder of that account without informing me. I found out when the bank called to tell me a large withdrawal request had been made. The surprising thing was, the amount requested and Jolynn's credit card debt were exactly identical. The entire courtyard was as silent as a crematorium. When a balloon burst somewhere in the distance, a few guardians flinched. Jolynn had been quiet until then, but now she lunged forward, furious. "You were supposed to accept everything quietly," she snarled at me. "Mother said you wouldn't cause any trouble." "Oh, so you knew?" I shook my head. "Mother told you I would understand, didn't she? Mother always says I am strong, that I have everything, so I must be balanced out by settling your lavish bills." I looked directly into Jolynn's eyes and said, "How did you possibly think I would let you steal my 7-year-old child's education savings to repay your $90,000 debts for designer bags and trips to Europe?" Jolynn's face turned crimson. "You don't know what I've been through." "I know very well," I retorted. "Mother calls me every week to update me on your shopping list and to beg me to pity you. Last month, Mother told me you went to France because you were depressed. Meanwhile, I am meticulously calculating every penny to manage the household and pack Kia's school lunch, while you were busy scheming to gamble with my child's future." Mother tried to salvage the situation. "This is a family matter. Why are you humiliating us in front of outsiders?" "I didn't start this humiliation, Mother," I said firmly. "You were the one who announced the theft of my child's money in front of 30 people. You chose the audience. I am simply concluding the play." Aryan had been silent until now. He stepped forward. "Mother, did you truly believe $90,000 would simply disappear from an account and we wouldn't notice?" Mother looked at Aryan as if he were some low-caste person speaking out of turn. "This is between me and my daughters. You keep quiet." "Kia's money and my daughter's future mean this is my business too," Aryan stated clearly. Mother then turned to me with that familiar punishment glare. The one she has used my entire life to make me feel guilty. If you don't give Jolynn that money, then from today onward, I will never speak to you again. For me, you and your family will be dead. I looked at her silently for a while. All the memories of my childhood flashed before my eyes. The mother who didn't attend my graduation because she had to travel to another city for Jolynn's engagement party. The mother who forgot Kia's first birthday but spent $5,000 on a princess party for Jolynn's daughter. The mother who used me my entire life to sustain Jolynn's extravagance. I sighed and said calmly, "All right." Mother frowned. "All right, what? You'll give the money?" "No, Mother. All right means, from today onward, do not speak to me again. Our relationship ends here." Mother's mouth fell open. She probably never imagined I would make such a monumental decision so matter-of-factly. Jolynn, fuming, muttered under her breath, slung her bag over her shoulder and strode towards the gate. "You're selfish! You've always been selfish!" Jolynn shouted as she left. If protecting my child's rights makes me selfish, then I accept that label wholeheartedly. And what you call family help is called theft in the language of the law, I replied. Mother paused at the gate and looked back one last time. "One day, when you are in trouble, you will remember your mother's words. You will regret this." I smiled. A sad but victorious smile. "I have always wanted you, Mother, my entire life, but you were always too busy chasing after Jolynn to ever see me. So, I will be fine." After they left, the courtyard suddenly felt much lighter. Kia toddled over to me. There was still cake frosting on her tiny fingers. She tugged at my clothes and asked in her innocent little voice, "Mama, can I open my gifts now?" I knelt down in front of her. Kissing her forehead deeply, I said, "Yes, my love, you can do whatever you want. Everything you have is yours now."